Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past several days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like through this time frame, think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this one on a very routine basis, did it about 24 hours ago, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And nothing new here to necessarily update, but there's certainly a couple levels that are now looking like over the next 24 hours, and I say that because remember, the crypto markets are open 24 hours a day, but within the next 24 hours could very well be in play from a technical perspective, and it's almost threefold. The first fold is just this green line here that I've talked about in several other videos. So right around there, the 7,800 mark, give or take a little bit, 7,700 mark. You know, I realize that's a $100 range, but I mean, think about it. We're talking over $7,000, so $100 here or there, you know, it's well within range. So that's the first fold. The next fold is this pink line right here, the famous 200 period simple moving average. And then the third fold is that purple line right there, the 50 period simple moving average. Now, sure, they're not all exact prices, but the point here that I'm trying to convey is that I think we can all agree, as far as just a general range is concerned, they're all getting pretty close to one another, and this is a very, important area going forward. Now, if the price does break below all those levels, am I saying that the entire Bitcoin move is totally destroyed and all that? I'm not saying that at all, because let's just take more of a kind of a worst case scenario where the price actually goes down through all those areas of support, comes all the way down there to the 7,400 mark, and then behaves in that manner before starting to work its way upwards. Even after a pretty deep pullback like that, what would you still have? Well, you'd still have a set of lows right here. You'd have that previous set down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, then the overall stair steps would still technically be going in the upwards direction. So, I don't want to make it come across like these sorts of, areas that we've talked about is the, do or die point or anything like that. Now, if the price comes down here and crashes through 7,400, well, at that point, things are definitely, taking on a new shape as far as the chart is concerned. But, as it stands right now, ideally speaking, yeah, stay up above those areas, but 7,400, as long as that holds, then the bulls are still in full control. As far as levels of resistance, nothing new here to report. Compared to yesterday's video when I talked about that area up there at 8,400 being that level of resistance, so keep an eye on that. But given that the price is currently pulling back, it's looking like over the next 24 hours, the key kind of question to keep an eye on is how does the price react around these areas of support? We shall see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.